Did you know there's a wrong way to eat eggs that could be silently harming your health as you reach 60 and beyond? Many older adults assume eggs are always a health hero, but the truth is, certain combinations can trigger digestive distress, block essential nutrient absorption, and even elevate your risk of cardiovascular complications. Recent studies shockingly reveal that 40% of seniors are consuming eggs incorrectly, completely unaware of the interactions that could compromise their well-being. Today, I'm pulling back the curtain on 3 specific combinations you absolutely must avoid to unlock the full power of this incredibly nutritious food. Let's uncover together how to consume eggs safely and effectively, ensuring you get every last nutrient needed to fuel your vitality and well-being. So, let's dive straight in. The calcium clash. Why dairy and eggs don't mix. The first combination you absolutely must avoid is pairing eggs with calcium-rich foods, especially dairy products like milk, cheese, or yogurt. This might seem harmless, even super nutritious, but there's a crucial scientific reason to steer clear. Eggs are packed with iron, a vital mineral that fights anemia, a common issue for older adults. Here's the catch. When you consume iron alongside large amounts of calcium, they enter a fierce competition for absorption in your small intestine. Calcium can dramatically inhibit iron absorption by up to 60%, severely limiting what your body can actually use. This interference is particularly alarming for those of us in our golden years, as iron deficiency anemia can lead to extreme fatigue, weakness, poor concentration, and even heart problems. Imagine whipping up an omelet with cheese or enjoying milk with your scrambled eggs, believing you're creating a powerhouse meal. In reality, you could be missing out on valuable iron absorption, crucial for your health. The mechanism is intricate but understandable. Both calcium and iron use the same transporters for absorption. When abundant, they fight for these transporters, leading to reduced uptake of both minerals. For seniors, whose digestive capacity may already be diminished, this competition becomes even more problematic. Furthermore, some dairy products contain casein, a protein that can bind with iron, making it even less available for absorption. This effect is more pronounced in whole milk and fattier cheeses, where casein levels are higher. So, that seemingly innocent habit of a glass of milk with your scrambled eggs at breakfast might not be serving you as well as you think. To supercharge your iron absorption from eggs, pair them with vitamin C-rich foods like fresh orange juice, tomatoes, bell peppers, or strawberries. Vitamin C acts as a powerful facilitator, boosting iron absorption by up to 3 times. If giving up dairy entirely isn't for you, maintain at least a 2-hour gap between consuming eggs and dairy products. This ensures each nutrient is absorbed efficiently. A smart strategy is to rethink your meal timings. For instance, if you love yogurt, enjoy it as an afternoon snack, and dedicate your breakfast to eggs paired with vitamin C-packed fruits. Or, prepare your eggs with fresh tomatoes or bell peppers, creating a meal that naturally optimizes iron uptake. Now, tell me in the comments, do you usually eat eggs with milk or cheese? What's your favorite egg combination? Your insights could genuinely help other viewers navigate these often overlooked dietary habits. The fiber faux pas, when too much of a good thing is bad for eggs. The second dangerous combination many people are unaware of is consuming eggs with excessively high fiber foods, especially whole grains, oats, or large quantities of leafy green vegetables. I know, it sounds contradictory. We're constantly told fiber is healthy, and it truly is. However, when consumed in excess alongside eggs, it can create a unique problem for seniors. Fibers, particularly insoluble fibers found abundantly in whole grains, can form a kind of barrier in your intestine, hindering the absorption of various vitamins and minerals from eggs. This is especially detrimental to the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins like D, A, and E, which are crucial for bone health, immunity, and cellular protection. The interference stems from fiber's ability to bind with various nutrients, forming complexes that are difficult for your body to break down during digestion. Plus, insoluble fibers accelerate intestinal transit, reducing the time available for nutrient absorption. For those over 60, whose digestive enzymes may already be less efficient, this effect can be significantly amplified. Moreover, excessive fiber can speed up intestinal transit, causing food to pass too quickly through your digestive system, without enough time for adequate nutrient absorption. For seniors, with potentially slower and more delicate digestion, this effect can be even more pronounced. It's crucial to understand we're not advocating for eliminating fiber from your diet. Rather, it's about avoiding the simultaneous consumption of large quantities of fiber with eggs. Fiber is essential for gut health, cholesterol control, and blood sugar regulation. The issue arises when we consume fiber in excess alongside nutrient-rich foods that we want to absorb optimally. A practical example of this problematic scenario would be a breakfast of scrambled eggs, whole grain toast with seeds, oatmeal, and a large green salad. While each component is healthy individually, together they can compromise the absorption of nutrients from the eggs. The sheer volume of fiber in this meal can essentially trap minerals like zinc, iron, and magnesium, and interfere with the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. This doesn't mean you should avoid fiber entirely, but rather balance your intake. If you love eggs for breakfast, avoid pairing them with vast portions of whole grains or too many raw vegetables. A smart strategy is to have an egg-focused meal, accompanied by a smaller portion of cooked vegetables, which are easier to digest, or consume your high-fiber foods at a different time of day. For instance, if your routine includes scrambled eggs, oatmeal, and many vegetables, consider dividing these into 2 smaller meals. Have your eggs with a small salad or sautéed vegetables, and save the oatmeal for an afternoon snack. This way, you reap the benefits of all foods without sacrificing nutrient absorption. Cooked vegetables are an excellent alternative to accompany eggs, as cooking partially breaks down fibers, making them less interfering with nutrient absorption. Sautéed spinach, steamed broccoli, or grilled zucchini are perfect partners for eggs, offering complementary vitamins and minerals. The tannin trap: why coffee/tea and eggs are a no-go. The third, and perhaps most surprising, combination you must avoid is consuming eggs with large amounts of tea or coffee. Many people habitually drink coffee or tea with their meals, but this practice can be detrimental, especially with eggs. Both coffee and tea contain compounds called tannins, which can significantly interfere with the absorption of important nutrients. Tannins bind to proteins and minerals in eggs, forming compounds that are difficult for your body to absorb. This is particularly problematic for the absorption of iron, zinc, and some B vitamins found in eggs. For older adults, who may already have reduced nutrient absorption capacity, this interference can be quite significant. Tannins are phenolic compounds naturally present in coffee and tea, especially black and green tea. These compounds can bind to proteins and minerals, forming insoluble complexes that can't be absorbed by the intestine. Iron is particularly affected by this binding, with studies showing that consuming tea or coffee with iron-rich foods can reduce its absorption by up to 50%. Additionally, the caffeine in coffee can stimulate gastric acid production, which in some individuals can cause digestive discomfort when consumed with eggs, particularly if you're prone to stomach issues. Excess acidity can also hinder protein digestion, meaning you won't fully benefit from this crucial nutrient. Caffeine also impacts gastrointestinal motility, potentially accelerating gastric emptying and intestinal transit. While this might seem beneficial for seniors who naturally have slower digestion, when it comes to absorbing specific nutrients from eggs, overly accelerated transit can be counterproductive. Another vital consideration is caffeine's effect on calcium absorption. Although we're not focusing on egg calcium specifically, caffeine can increase calcium excretion by the kidneys, an additional concern for seniors, especially postmenopausal women who already face an increased risk of bone loss. The recommendation is to maintain at least a 1-hour gap between consuming eggs and caffeinated beverages. If you typically drink coffee right after breakfast, try pausing before enjoying your favorite brew. Alternatively, opt for caffeine-free herbal teas like chamomile or fennel, which don't interfere with nutrient absorption and can even aid digestion. A practical strategy is to reorganize your morning routine. Enjoy your eggs with water or a vitamin C-rich natural juice, and save your coffee for an hour later. Many people discover this change not only improves nutrient absorption from eggs, but also makes the coffee more enjoyable when consumed separately. Optimizing your egg consumption. Tips for maximum benefit. Now that you're aware of these 3 combinations to avoid, it's crucial to understand how to optimize your egg consumption for maximum benefit. Preparation method significantly impacts digestibility and nutrient absorption. Boiled or poached eggs are generally easier to digest than fried eggs, especially for those with sensitive digestion. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on vital health and nutrition insights tailored for our age group. Your well-being is our priority, and we're committed to sharing knowledge that can truly transform your quality of life. When discussing the ideal egg preparation for seniors, it's vital to consider not only taste but also food safety and digestibility. Raw or undercooked eggs can pose a risk of bacterial contamination, which is particularly concerning for older adults who may have more vulnerable immune systems. The ideal is to cook eggs until both the whites and yolks are firm, ensuring any possible contamination is eliminated. Cooking temperature also affects protein digestibility. Eggs cooked at very high temperatures can have their proteins excessively denatured, making them harder to digest. Cooking on low to medium heat, whether for boiled, poached, or scrambled eggs, better preserves protein structure and facilitates digestion. Different preparation methods can also affect the nutritional value of eggs in distinct ways. Boiled eggs better preserve heat-sensitive vitamins, like some B vitamins. Scrambled eggs cooked on low heat with a touch of olive oil can facilitate the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins. Poached eggs combine the advantages of both methods, keeping the yolk creamy and nutritious while ensuring the white is fully cooked. Another important consideration is frequency of consumption. For healthy individuals over 60, consuming 1 egg per day is generally safe and beneficial. However, if you have a history of cardiovascular problems, diabetes, or other health conditions, it's crucial to consult your doctor about the ideal quantity for your specific case. Individualizing egg consumption is crucial. Some individuals may benefit from daily egg consumption, while others might prefer more spaced-out consumption. Factors like physical activity level, other dietary protein sources, pre-existing health conditions, and specific nutritional goals should all be considered when determining the ideal frequency. The quality of your eggs also deserves special attention. Free-range or organic eggs tend to have superior nutritional profiles, with higher concentrations of omega-3s and vitamins. While they may be pricier, they represent a valuable investment in your health. Always check the expiration date and store eggs properly in the refrigerator to maintain their quality and safety. Proper egg storage is fundamental to preserving their nutritional quality and safety. Keep eggs in the refrigerator, preferably on a main shelf rather than the door, where temperature can fluctuate more. Use eggs within their expiration date and discard any with cracked shells or suspicious odors. Power-boosting egg combinations and lifestyle tips. Let's talk about some combinations that truly enhance the benefits of eggs for your health. As we mentioned, consuming eggs with vitamin C-rich foods significantly boosts iron absorption. Tomatoes, bell peppers, broccoli, and citrus fruits are excellent partners for eggs. Pairing eggs with carotenoid-rich vegetables like carrots, pumpkin, or spinach is another smart strategy. Carotenoids are better absorbed when consumed with fats, and eggs provide just that. This combination not only improves nutrient absorption but also creates vibrant, delicious meals. Carotenoids, including beta-carotene, lutein, and zeaxanthin, are compounds our body converts into vitamin A or uses as antioxidants. Lutein and zeaxanthin are particularly important for eye health, helping prevent age-related macular degeneration. When we consume eggs with colorful vegetables, we maximize the absorption of these protective compounds. Herbs and spices can also be valuable allies. Turmeric, for instance, has anti-inflammatory properties that complement the benefits of eggs. Parsley, chives, and other fresh herbs add not only flavor but also extra vitamins and minerals to your meals. Turmeric deserves special mention, as it contains curcumin, a compound with potent anti-inflammatory properties. For seniors who may experience chronic low-grade inflammatory processes, regularly including turmeric in egg preparations can offer additional health benefits. It's also important to consider the timing of your egg meals. For seniors with potentially slower metabolisms, consuming eggs at breakfast or lunch can be more beneficial than at dinner. The protein in eggs can help maintain satiety longer, preventing unnecessary snacking and aiding in weight management. Meal timing also relates to our natural circadian rhythms. Our digestive capacity tends to be higher during the day, making the consumption of proteins like those in eggs more efficient when consumed earlier in the day. This can also contribute to better glycemic control throughout the day. Speaking of weight management, eggs are important allies for maintaining a healthy weight in your senior years. Their high-quality protein helps preserve muscle mass, which is crucial for maintaining strength and independence as we age. Muscle mass loss, known as sarcopenia, is a real concern for seniors, and egg proteins can help combat this process. Sarcopenia isn't just an aesthetic issue, it has profound implications for the quality of life and independence of older adults. Maintaining muscle mass is directly related to the ability to perform daily activities, prevent falls, and maintain mobility. Egg proteins, being complete and high quality, are particularly effective in muscle protein synthesis. For those concerned about cholesterol, it's important to clarify some myths. Recent studies show that dietary cholesterol has less impact on blood cholesterol levels than previously thought. For most people, including older adults, moderate egg consumption does not pose a significant cardiovascular risk. In fact, eggs contain choline, a nutrient that can help regulate cholesterol metabolism. The understanding of dietary cholesterol has evolved significantly in recent decades. Today, we know that the liver regulates cholesterol production based on what we consume, reducing its endogenous production when we consume more dietary cholesterol. Additionally, eggs contain phospholipids and other compounds that may even have beneficial effects on the lipid profile. However, each person is unique, and factors like genetics, lifestyle, and other health conditions can influence how your body responds to egg consumption. If you have specific doubts about how eggs fit into your diet, especially if you have pre-existing health conditions, it's always advisable to seek personalized professional guidance. Let's also explore some preparation variations that can make eggs even more interesting and nutritious for your palate. Poached eggs over a warm salad, for example, perfectly combine with lightly cooked vegetables, facilitating digestion and creating a balanced meal. Vegetable omelets are another excellent option, allowing you to incorporate diverse nutrients into a single meal. The technique of poaching an egg might seem intimidating, but it's a valuable skill to master. Poached eggs keep the yolk creamy, which is rich in nutrients, while ensuring the white is fully cooked. This preparation is particularly suitable for individuals who may have digestive difficulties with oilier preparations. For those who enjoy culinary innovation, try adding avocado to your egg preparations. Avocado offers healthy fats that can aid in the absorption of fat-soluble vitamins from eggs, while creating a creamy texture and delicious flavor. This combination is particularly appealing for those looking to increase their caloric intake in a healthy way. Avocado is rich in oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat that can have beneficial effects on cardiovascular health. It also contains potassium, an important mineral for blood pressure regulation, especially relevant for seniors. Another valuable tip is to pay attention to your body's signals after consuming eggs. Some people may experience digestive discomfort, gas, or other symptoms, especially if they consume eggs with the combinations we discussed today. Keeping a simple food diary can help identify patterns and optimize your diet according to your individual needs. Self-observation is a powerful tool in dietary optimization. Noting how you feel after different food combinations can reveal patterns that aren't immediately obvious. This is especially important for seniors, whose digestive system may have become more sensitive to certain food combinations. Hydration also plays a crucial role in digestion and nutrient absorption from eggs. Drinking enough water throughout the day, but not excessively during meals, helps your digestive system function properly. For seniors who may have a reduced sense of thirst, maintaining adequate hydration is especially important. Hydration affects the production of saliva and digestive juices, which are essential for breaking down and absorbing nutrients. Inadequate hydration can compromise the entire digestive process, reducing the effectiveness of nutrient absorption from eggs. Finally, remember that healthy eating in your senior years goes beyond individual foods. It's about creating sustainable dietary patterns that promote long-term health and well-being. Eggs, when consumed properly and by avoiding the problematic combinations we discussed today, can be a valuable part of this healthy eating pattern. The sustainability of dietary habits is crucial for long-term success. Overly drastic changes are rarely maintained. Therefore, it's important to implement recommendations gradually and realistically. Start by avoiding one of the problematic combinations at a time, allowing your body and habits to adapt gradually. Your health, your power. We've reached the end of our conversation on the secrets of eggs for older adults. Today, we learned about 3 combinations to avoid: eggs with calcium-rich foods, eggs with excessive fiber, and eggs with coffee or tea. We also discovered how to optimize egg preparation and consumption to maximize their nutritional benefits. This information can make a significant difference in the way your body absorbs the essential nutrients from eggs. Remember, small changes in eating habits can have a huge impact on your health and quality of life. You have the power to make choices that promote your well-being and vitality. Which of these combinations do you consume most frequently in your daily life? Share your experience in the comments and help other viewers learn from your journey. If this video was helpful to you, Please share it with friends and family who could also benefit from these informations. Your health is precious, and knowledge is power. Until our next encounter, take good care of yourself, and continue prioritizing your health with conscious and informed choices.